All right. We are back in it, all posted up, ready to go. All the settings look good as well. We are currently 1 hour and 5 minutes into this stream, heading into game number 2, featuring Tacoma at Arizona, the Season 5 United Bowl rematch. Can't wait to see how this one goes down. Make sure you show some love to the people, as we always say. Follow the channel on Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on Twitch. You love to see it. We're trying to keep it going as we always do. Shout out to the people once again in the Discord and all the good stuff, man. Follow the affiliates and everything like that. But let's get into it, man. I'm going to go ahead and flip over to the USFA gameplay tab to see what's happening in regards to the standings here. And as you can see, 53% in favor of Arizona. Tacoma, they came out with the victory last season in the United Bowl. But if you remember, Arizona won the matchup between the two teams during the regular season 2-1. So Arizona's not a slouch by any means. They're going to see if they could get this one rolling, get the victory. I have everything set up. Let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to the homies once again, going quickly into game number 2. Let's get this one rolling, man. Shout out to Arizona and Tacoma. They put out a real great show to close out season number 5. They still have a majority of the players here in this game. We have some new ones in there as well. So we got to make sure that we do everything we can to show support to these teams, because they've been doing great. And I got them in their alternate unis in this one. Arizona will be in the black and pink, as you see right there in front of your screen. And Tacoma's in the all white. Also have a little bit of red and black into it. But we're underway here in Arizona as Zane Henderson takes that one to around the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Eruption, your Season 5 champions. Let's flip this view real quick. Thank you, sir. As we head up to a 3 wide, 1 tight end set here. Hand off here to Robin. Tripped up immediately. Going to get a gain of maybe a half a yard. That's about it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Markham again, looking left side, caught by Bryce. It's going to be a gain of around 2. 3rd and 8 coming. A very highly touted Tacoma offense. They got a new quarterback at the 6 now. Markham back into the face, tossing it deep in double coverage, and Arizona comes out the victors in that drive really quick. Arizona's going to take the field on offense pretty soon. Austin with the punt, getting it past the 35-yard line for Doc Goodon. He's got a lot of speed here. He's going to take it past the 50, past the 40. He's going to take it to the 38-yard line, and Arizona's already in that starting field position that they love. 1st and 10 coming up for the Rattlers. In that snakeskin black uniform set. I don't know what it is, but black jersey sets in this game look so clean. There goes Ernest Romero with the catch. And their first pass by Dominique 2 times is going to be moving them up the field to the 24-yard line. Dominique 2 times again, sending everyone deep, toss into the end zone and over the head of the defender, Pablo Sanchez, getting it into the end zone with ease. He says he doesn't care about no defensive player in my way, just throw it my way. I'm gonna come down with it every single time. As David Washington knocks that one through, it's all day for Arizona, and they're going to take the quick lead as we get 12 minutes 33 seconds in. 12 minutes 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Solid job there by Arizona. Quick stop, a quick score. You honestly can't write that script any better. Zane Henderson taking that one pass to 15 to around the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Markham looking for a man, tossing it to the left side, and David Cremona getting into the mix, getting the catch for a gain of absolutely nothing. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Tacoma looking to get that offense rolling here. Markham looking for a man to the left side, and once again nicely defended by that defensive player. Sniping, trying to get the interception, but not to be. Going to be 3rd down here. Tacoma's offense hasn't really been rolling up to this point. Both of these teams came into this game with the victory. There are division rivals, conference rivals, so they're looking to play again, and tries to give it to Robin, but he cannot adjust to the football. It's going to be 4th down coming up. That is a very hard animation to get catches from, for what I've seen. Even with the base players, every time I've seen that come up, it hasn't really worked in the favor of the offense. But there's going to be a punt coming here for Doc Goodon. Had a nice return last time, and he's going to get another real good return, get him close to midfield as they set up 1st and 10. Ulf Jakobsen in the backfield, number 34. They're going to give it to the fullback, though, Zane Cold, as he rushes his way into Tacoma territory with one play. Dominique under a lot of pressure. Is going to toss that to the right side. Antonio Lewis is going to make the play for about 2. 3rd and 6 coming up. Tacoma with the chance to get off the field. Pitching the left side off, is going to fall forward. I don't think he got the first, though. Barely short, 4th and inches. Will Arizona keep their offense on the field, or will they elect to punt? They will keep their offense on the field. A dicey call here. If Tacoma cannot find a way to get the stop, they're going to hand it off. Ulf shakes one defender off and just gets sniped in the backfield. Turnover on downs, and Preston Dotson cleans it up as he normally does. And Tacoma's going to get the stop. Surprisingly, Arizona goes for it, and it does not work in their favor. Tacoma's back on offense here, looking to change the narrative. Finds Zane Henderson right at the 6, probably a little short there. No, they're going to give it to him for the 1st down. Surprising right there. I thought it was going to be a little short, but they did give him the first. 10 yards on the dot. 4 wide receiver set. Markham, quick blitz, and it's going to get home. It's going down for the sack. Pilsung out the cornerback spot, doing his thug fizzle. 2nd and 17 coming up. Markham looking for a man again, left side quickly to Orlando Hayes, the 2nd. Going to get maybe a yard or 2, but it's going to set up 3rd and 15. So far, no passing on this Tacoma offense that has been more than a few yards or so. Markham looking to toss it right side on the comeback route. Zane Henderson does make the catch, but he's going backwards. He's only going to get around 6 or so, and Tacoma's going to have to send it back to Arizona. Not a big fan of those comeback routes on 3rd down. It's going to be sending that one away into the end zone, barely into the end zone. Looks like that defender was trying to get there, could not quite get it. Tacoma's going to be back on defense.
Black 21.
Wolf Jakobsen is going to take the toss. He's going to fall forward. Tackled by number 24. Is going to get gain of 5. Yes, sir. Checking my mic here. I know I have my limiter on, so it doesn't like go all the way high, so it's not like bursting your eardrums or your microphone. Tossing that behind the line of scrimmage is not a good thing, and they had Preston Dotson in the wings, so 3rd and 13 after that play. See there, Mikey Jackson doing his thing. Dominique 2 times, tossing his right side, and it looks like the defense was caught slipping. Mikey Jackson is going to get burnt by Sir Lancelot, and that's going to be a touchdown for Arizona. Both of their top tier wide receivers for Arizona get into the end zone before the first quarter ends. Dominique has yet to throw an incomplete pass. and that's the worst thing that's happened so far for Arizona is missing an extra point. But just missing an extra point is not too bad when you're up 13-0. Tacoma's already in a hole. Can they get themselves out of it is the question. As we send this one away a little bit outside of the 5-yard line for Zane Henderson. Takes it past the 20, and he's going to get to around the 23-yard line or so. Tacoma's back on offense once again, looking for something to get rolling. Going to motion out the tight end just a little bit there. As Markham going to pitch this to the left side. Got a lot of blocking up front, and Quentin Robbins is going to eat because of it. That's a quick first down there for this Tacoma offense. Quentin Robbins actually doing fairly well this season up to this point in regards to getting yards. First game was very, very nice in regards to his stat sheet. He's got a man wide open there. That's Tom Krieg right there on the right side, tackled out of bounds, and he'll get inside Arizona territory that way. 1st and 10 coming up. Bobby Markham, 6 for 9 on the day. He's going to pass it again. Going to toss it short. Cannot connect the dots there to the wide receiver. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Markham again under pressure, still finds Cremona, falls forward. It's going to set up a third and short situation here. Tacoma looking for the conversion, or at the very least, perhaps past that 35-yard line, set up a field goal attempt. Dwayne Cremona. I call him David Cremona, I think. Right side is open and a little bit over the head of the receiver. If he just took a little bit off of that ball, that could have been a completion, but regardless of that, Tacoma's going to get stopped again, and they're going to elect to punt. Austin looking for the pin. Punts it to the left. It does get inside the 20, so you could call that a punt inside the 20. Make sure that it gets inside the 15 to the 11-yard line. Solid job there by Austin as Arizona gets back onto this football field. Dominique looking for the pass. The left side is open for Sanchez. He's going to take around 8 on that pass play. 2nd and 2 coming. Here goes off a hurdle, and he gets tackled right at the sticks, and he actually is not going to get the first there, only getting 1 yard on that play. Dominique under some pressure and trying to get his man Sanchez, but the pass just a little below the mark. And that's going to be a stop forced by Tacoma. They're getting this ball back. Tacoma's defense up to this point is giving up some big plays, but they're keeping them in the games, all things considered. There goes Caitlin Montaigne with the return. And that's one thing that Tacoma wants to do, is to make sure that she gets as many returns as possible. Already has 1 punt return for a touchdown. And we've seen in a lot of ways what a punt returner can do for your team. Left side here, Robin sniped immediately by the homie Devontae Tree. Is going to be 2nd and 15 now. Markham looking under some pressure, but still finds his man Hayes. Takes that one out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 12 here. Definitely going to need to start seeing the ball go up the field a little bit more. Let's see what they got going on here. 4 wide receiver set. Markham looking, tossing this one to Robin, but cannot connect the dots. 4th and 12 coming up. And another punt coming up for Arizona. Well, for Tacoma to give to Arizona. And it looks like this one's going into the end zone for the touchback. And if you did not see the sign, Red Bull gives you wings. So make sure you drink the Red Bull, all the good stuff. Me personally, I'm not into energy drinks or anything like that. I used to do like those 5-hour energy shots back in the day. But who has all the energy right there? Preston Dotson with the first sack of the day for him. I'm sure he's looking to get a few more on the day. It's going to be 2nd and 20 coming. Dominique 2 times. Going to find the right side in double coverage and picked off by Caitlin Montaigne over the shoulder, taking that one for the Tacoma team. And that's going to give the ball to the Eruption a little bit inside of Arizona territory. So let's see if they could take advantage of it, put some points on the board as they move Robin to the wide receiver set. Hayes with another short catch, maybe around 2. Yes, it is. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Hand off to Robin. Again, chopped down, making it a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 4 set. Going to the 5 wide here. Quick pitch right side, caught by Krieg, but is going to be short of the mark that they want to be at. It's going to be 4th and 1. They're in a spot to go for it on 4th down. And they're going to do just that. See if they could give Arizona their just comeuppance, if you will. I don't even know what I just said there. Forget I just said that. Hand off to Robin. Chop down, and they're going to get stopped on 4th down. And Arizona's going to say, what you could do, we could do as well, as Arizona takes over. They were hoping for at least one broken tackle or at least a better block on that left side, I'm sure. But Tacoma's offense has yet to get rolling like they wanted to. Here comes Robin again, looking left side, caught by Sanchez. Going to take that catch, round the gain of 4. Going to be 2nd and 6 coming. Looking at the time for the video, 1 hour 22 minutes up to this point. And a 2nd and 6 pitch to the left side. Olfa's got a lot of room. Hit at this 1st down line. I think he's a little short for 3rd and 1. Dominique, midfield. Romero falls forward. They should give him the first. Yes, they will. Right at midfield. Just enough for the 1st down. Arizona continues their drive. Handoffs off, shakes 1, not the 2nd though. That's going to be a tackle by Josh Jones. 2nd and 12 coming. Going for the jumbo set again. Won't be surprised if they give it to number 34. They will do just that. The left side is open, shakes 1, not the 2nd, but he will fall forward, making that 3rd down much more manageable. And that is what a great running back could do for your team. Make sure those positions that you want is a lot easier to get when you're closer down the field towards your end zone. The running back hits it again, falls forward close to the 30. Preston Dotson makes the play, but they're gonna have to give it up for the 1st down. Arizona in field goal range here. 8 for 32 on the day there for Ulf Jakobsen. 9 minutes left in the 2nd as they motion the man to the left side. Run the wide receiver set. It's going to be Dominique again, sending everyone deep, and picked off by Montaigne, number 2. She's got the speed, and I think we're going to see a pick 6 touchdown Tacoma, and that's how you score a touchdown. Sometimes you need a little defense to give yourself assistance, and that's going to make it a 6-13 ball game. Austin looking for the kick to see if he can knock it through, make it 7. He does just that. And look at Tacoma right back onto the field. I'm right on the points set. The offense hasn't really been working up to this point, but hey, that's why you have defensive players that could do the job for you sometimes. Shout out to Caitlin Montaigne, aka Orbiting Death, for that one. I believe that's her first on the season, as Sir Lancelot takes that one to the 35-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Arizona threw a touchdown earlier in the game. Actually threw 2 touchdowns earlier in the game, and just threw their first interception. Let's see what's going on for display here. Dominique 2 times looking right side there for Antonio Lewis. Not getting too far away from, I forgot his first name, but Jacobs the second. Taking that one for 2nd and 10. Only got 1 yard to show for Antonio Lewis. It's going to set up 2nd and 10. Dominique 2 times looking right side here for Sharpay Jr. And they're going backwards again. Blaze Henderson, the rookie, doing his thing. It's going to be 3rd and 15 as the Tacoma defense starting to pick up some steam here. Actually, that's the 2nd interception. I didn't even say that. Sir Lancelot taking that one to around the 43-yard line, and that's going to be another stop forced by this Tacoma defense. Actually, I didn't even say that yet. Caleb Montaigne has 2 interceptions on the day, but we're going to keep it moving here. Washington sends this one to around the 7, bounces slowly, but it does roll into the end zone for the touchback. And now if Tacoma's offense could pick up some steam, they could definitely take the lead here. But it's up to Markham and the gang. What can they do? Maybe they can see if they could get Tom Krieg on some deeper routes. They're going to toss on the comeback. There goes Krieg. He's got a little bit room past the 40, and he's going to get the first down, taking that one nicely on that comeback route. 6 minutes left in the second. Tacoma hell-bent and trying to take this lead back. Markham looking for a man. Right side is open for JoJo Bryce. He's going to take the catch there. Gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming. Markham again. Looking right side. Caught by Hayes. Going to get around 3 on that play. 3rd and 4 coming up. Actually, that was a gain around 5 or so. Looking for the conversion here on 3rd down. Markham not over 100 yards. Could definitely change that in a play or 2 in the passing game. Markham looking under some pressure right at the sticks as Krieg doesn't get the first though. Yes, he does. I think that last adjustment at the last second was enough to give them the first down. And that's what the veteran wide receivers do. 4 for 49 on the day for Krieg, looking for some more. It's going to be Markham again. They're sending everyone on comebacks. There goes Moldy Cheese with his first catch of the day. And that's another player Tacoma can use in their offense to get them rolling. Inching closer to field goal range, probably around another 7 or 8 yards before they could get to that point. Three wide receivers set. And Markham under a lot of pressure is going backwards. It's going to be the homie Dexter Hall with the play. 3rd and 15 coming up. And that is a big stop there by Arizona. Well, a big play by Arizona. They didn't stop him quite yet. As they motion the man to the left. I believe that's Zane Henderson. Look for a man tossing a deep right side and almost threw a pick himself was Markham. But luckily for them, it's just going to settle down. And they'll just have to look for the pin, see if they can make sure Arizona doesn't score again. Austin, and a horrible punt goes out of bounds, barely outside 40. So really only a 10-yard punt there. You got to do better than that when it comes to those punt yards. Arizona on the move again. Pitching the right side is Wolf. He's going to get chopped down right at the 50. Not quite the first, but he'll take the gain of 9 for sure as we hit the 2-minute warning. And we just hit the 1 hour, 30-minute mark. It's going to be Dominique 2 times, looking left side, and it's going out of bounds by the looks of it. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming. Definitely a spot where they can run the football, but it looks like they're electing to pass. 5 wide receiver set. No, actually, there is a motion there to the right side. It's going to be Dominique left side here and could not connect the dots to let slot. And it's going to be 4th and 1. Now, would they look to go for it again on 4th down and short? No, they will not. They're going to defer this time around. They're going to punt it to the right, and I think that just looks beautiful inside the 5. And that is going to be down at the inch-yard line. You honestly cannot ask for a better punt if you're Arizona. And even better for them, They have to go all the way down the field if they want to do something here. It looks like they're going to pass out of this formation. Will they blitz it? Doesn't look like a blitz. There goes Hayes trying to turn upfield, but he's not going to get too much more than a yard or so. 2nd and 9. I was hoping he could probably turn upfield, but solid job by the Arizona linebacker to slow him down, push him out of bounds. They're going to blitz here. Markham, they are going to find Cheese. Shakes one man and does not get out of bounds, but he does take the first down. Actually, I think they said he does get out of bounds there, but regardless of that, Tacoma has the breathing room to do some things if they were to go down the field. 3 wide receiver set. Here comes Markham looking for a man, middle of the field. There goes Zane Henderson with the catch right at the sticks, and it looks like he went a little bit backwards there on the hit. 2nd and 3. It looks like there's a bit of a mix-up here, but it looks like it got broken at the last second. It's going to be Markham looking. Going to toss this one deep to the left side. He's wide open, but he cannot hang on. Unfortunate there for Tacoma. I think that was the play they was looking for, but could not connect the dots. It's going to be 3rd and 3. And honestly, I won't be surprised if they tried to run play. Try to catch him off guard here. Arizona does have the box stacked up, but they're going to pass out of it. Quick to the right side. There goes Hayes. He's got the first down. Out of bounds there to stop the clock as well. All 3 timeouts. And at the very least, they're doing what they can to make sure Arizona does not get the ball back. But I'm sure they want to see if they could get some points here. They're going to send a few crossers. There goes Hayes again. Shakes one man, and he's going to go backwards. Unfortunate there. Going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Look for a man is Markham. Another short pass to Dwayne Cremona, but is only going to get 2 on that one. They're going to have to go up the field on this particular play. What can they do? Actually, looks like they're going to go jumbo set. Normally when I see that, I think a pitch, but they're going to go reverse on this run. Robin has room, falls forward. Does he get the first? He does get the first. Tacoma's not calling the timeout. They have all 3 timeouts. They definitely need to hurry it up. 20 seconds left. They're electing not to go rush the football down the field. They're trying to short play again to Hayes, and it's only going to go backwards. 2nd and 14 coming up. That was not great clock management there. They had a chance if they could get like maybe another 20 yards or so, but now it's going to be 11 seconds left in this first half. As they motion out Henderson. Markham looking. They're going to go short and cannot connect the dots there. 3rd and 14 here. Going jumbo set again. Probably another pitch or some sort of run play like that. There goes Robin running, and he's just going to take that one down. And they're going to close out half number 1. 13-7 is your score at the current moment. Arizona doing their thing, or at least they were doing their thing, but they had a little bit of a skid, including a pick 6 that opened up the game for Tacoma to get back into it. See right there, half and half in regards to touchdowns and interceptions. 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, 11 for 16. Bobby Markham has been very efficient, 22 for 31. He doesn't have the yards to show how efficient he is, but he's been throwing some nice passes. You can't be mad at that, throwing 71% on the day. Going down a little bit, 9 for 41 on the day for Ulf Jakobsen, 7 for 30 for Quentin Robin. And on the receiver side, 3 for 36 for Sanchez, had that nice touchdown. Sir Lancelot had that nice catch for 83 yards earlier for the touchdown, 2 for 95 on the day. 2 for 15 for Ernesto Romero. And on the other side, Lando Hayes has 8 catches, but only has 11 yards. That isn't really what you want to see, but he did have a lot of passes that went behind the line of scrimmage or right at the line of scrimmage. Tom Creek, 4 for 49. Zane Henderson, 3 for 23. And on the other side, let's check the defense. Pil Sung has a sack, 5 tackles. Dexter Hall has 3 tackles, 1 sack. Dash Slay with 5 tackles, Randall Hawkins with 4, and Devontae Tree with 3. On the other side, Caitlin Montaigne has 2 picks already, 1 tackle, 1 touchdown, doing her thing. Preston Dotson 3 tackles, 1 sack. Blaze Henderson 5 tackles, and Mikey Jackson 4 tackles, and that's a bot player there. No need to talk about that. Tacoma has some plays on offense to warrant them to actually be doing nice, but they do not have the lead. Total yards wise, 168 to 126. And on the sack side, only 3 sacks on the day by both teams. Arizona's currently winning that battle, but Tacoma's winning the turnover battle. So let's see how this one goes out in the second half. Best of luck to both of these teams as we continue on. Checking out the time for the video, 1 hour 36 minutes at the current moment. And we're going to keep it moving here as Austin sends this one away. Sir Lancelot taking this one past the 20. Makes one man almost miss there as it gets past the 30. Arizona's back on offense. And at the current moment, they're holding a 6-point lead or so. Still got plenty of time to change that as they move straight to the 5 wide. Dominique 2 times. The quarterback of the year from last season. Looking for a man. Right side is open for Ernesto Romero. Hit right at the first down line, and they're going to give him the first. So their first play out the gate is looking nice. Dominique 2 times looking under a lot of pressure, going down for the sack, and that is going to be Preston Dotson with the number 2 on the evening as we hit the 14-minute mark here in the third quarter. His 4th tackle of the day. It's going to be Dominique again behind the line of scrimmage for Ulf, and they're going backwards. It's going to be 3rd and 27 coming up now. Did not help on that play. Motion man to the left side there. It's going to be Dominique looking, tossing the comeback. Cannot connect the dots. I think the pass was just a little bit early. If you just waited a little bit, it could have been completed, but it wasn't going to get the first down regardless, more than likely. And now Tacoma's going to come back on offense. Here comes Montaigne. She's got the speed. She's got a lot of room. Sheds 1 tackler, takes it to the 40. And that's going to set Tacoma up in some real good field position here. Let's see if they can capitalize. 3 wide receiver set here for Tacoma. Markham looking for the touchdown. Or some points in general. It's going to be Markham again, left side here for Moldy Cheese. Just hurdles one man like it was nothing. I think that was Doc Good on the hurdle. But it's going to be 2nd and 3 on that one. Definitely in field goal range up to this point. Now, can they keep the drive moving is the question. A lot of times they've got a little bit forward. They went backwards, but they're going forward this time with Robin. Going to get close to the 25-yard line, moving the chains. Shout out to the people in the chat doing their thing. 8 for 37 on the day for Robin. Going to keep the drive alive. 4 wide receiver set as they motion the man to the left, even out the wide receivers on both sides. Handoff here to Robin. He's going to get sniped immediately. It's going to be Mac and Cheese with the play. 2nd and 13 coming. Markham looking. Tossing it deep in the end zone. The triple coverage and incomplete. Very nice coverage there from Arizona to prevent that touchdown. It's going to be 3rd and 13 here. Tacoma needs to get past the 15-yard line if they want to keep this drive alive. Left side here is open for Hayes, and he's going to get chopped down right at the 20. It'll definitely make the field goal attempt a lot easier. From the left hash, they're going to bring out Kevin Austin once again from the left hash. Can he knock it through? It looks like it's going to stay to the left. That's going to be no dice there. Tacoma's going to keep at 6 points behind Arizona. No dice there. Tacoma definitely needed some sort of points to give them some momentum. But at the current moment, it's 1st and 10 coming up. Dominique 2 times. Looks like gonna toss that short to the right side. Romero's gonna take that one for about 5, make it 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. Dominique 2 times again. The comeback route for Ulf sheds 1 defender, and he's going to take it past the 40. And that is why you upgrade that tackling attribute there to prevent plays like that. But Arizona's going to move the chains. 15 for 21 on the day for Dominique. Hand on to Ulf and sniped immediately. It's going to be Solomon with the play, the defensive lineman. 2nd and 11 coming up. Sending the blitz, doesn't get home on the right side, but the left side's all they needed. Josh Jones with the stop. 3rd and 12 coming. Dominic 2 times looking right side and almost threw another pick to Caitlin Montaigne. It's going to be 4th and 12 coming, and if Arizona doesn't pick up their offense, they might start giving up them points to Caitlin Montaigne, see if she could do another pick 6. But it's going to be punted to around the 10, and that's perfect punt coverage there to the 1-yard line. And Tacoma once again has to start very deep in their own territory. They're trying their best to make sure they avoid the safety, and they're going to go 5 wide here. Nice protection there to start. Caught by Krieg, running up the field past the 20 and gets hit out of bounds before he could get past the 30. But that is definitely what they needed there to move the chains. Can't be mad at that if you're Tacoma. Now can they punch it in is the question. You see right there, Bobby Markham, beautiful day in regards to completion, but he wants more yards. Robin falling forward, getting around 4. Actually, got around 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. Hitting off to Robin, going to fall forward, and he's going to get the first down. This drive continues here, starting at the 1-yard line, getting close to midfield, and still and right at first down. You can't be mad at the results. 4 wide receiver set. They're going to run the reverse again for Robin, falls forward, he's getting another 5 or so. Actually make that 4. 2nd and 6. 20 more minutes left in this ball game. 5 in this quarter. 3rd quarter coming, making a handoff to Robin. Quick pitch right side, caught by Krieg, and he's going to try to take the first down. He does that same thing he did in that last first down he did. Not the last one, but the one where he was close to the sideline. Just nudged his body forward so he can move the ball past the 6 right at the last second. Markham looking, going to find Cheese again, falls forward past the 20. And now they're inside the homies, the territory of Arizona. And what has been a stellar drive, starting from the 1-yard line, keeping this one rolling. Going for the jumbo set. Motion man with one of the tight ends to the right. Going to be Robin, falls forward. He's going to get chopped down before he could get the first. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Tacoma hell-bent on at least continuing to drive. They don't want to stop here after all their progress. And looks like they're going to pass from it. They're going to motion out, and they're going to find Hayes. He's going to fall forward. He's going to get the first down. A quick pitch to Hayes, and they definitely needed that. This drive will continue here. Tacoma moving down the field slowly but steadily. Going to give it to Robin. Falls forward. Actually, no, not falling forward. He goes forward and gets going backwards after that hit. 2nd and 8 coming up. Four wide receiver set coming. It's Markham again. Looking left side here for Hayes. Falls forward this time. He does get pushed backwards. He's going to take a 3rd and 2 setup. A lot of things you could do here. They're going to go straight from the pistol. They're going to motion out Robin once again. Going to send him in the pass left side and cannot connect the dots to Krieg. And that is where their drive will slow down to a little bit of a halt. But they do have a chance to get some points again. Austin with the chance to make the field goal. And it looks like instead of going to the left, he's going to the right this time. That's going to be no good. And if he was to make his last 2 field goals, we'd have a tie ball game. So big kicks missed here by Tacoma's kicker. Already missing the presence of Skoma, now currently in St. Louis. Is going to be caught by Sir Lancelot. Going to be taken down after a gain of 3. Arizona still holds on to their 6-point lead as we're inching closer to the end of the 3rd quarter. I'm pretty sure it's going to trickle down to it. Yes, it will. We're going to end quarter number 3 in what is possibly going to be the last 15 minutes of this ball game, assuming it doesn't go to overtime. You never know. But it's going to be 2nd and 7 here. Arizona's going to be passing from it. Dominique 2 times going deep. He's got a man beat, but not beat enough. I believe that was Mikey Jackson on that side. I could not quite tell. Either Mikey or Caitlin, one of the two, but it's going to be 2nd and 7 regardless. Dominique under pressure, tossing it deep, finds Ernesto Romero, taking it to the sidelines, past the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Looking real nice here for Arizona as they set up 1st and 10. Handoff here on the reverse. Olf is going to shed one man, takes this one inside the 15. Definitely in some range to get some points here regardless. Now looking very pretty for Tacoma. He's going to set up 2nd and 4 coming. 4 wide receiver set, handoff behind the line of scrimmage. Both sheds one, but not the second. Preston Dotson making the play again. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Four wide receiver set. Dominique looking end zone and deflected by that defensive player. I believe that was Mikey Jackson there. And it looks like Tacoma's going to hold them to 3. David Washington. Actually, no, that was Bob McBob there on the SWAT. Bobby Washington, and he's going to knock it through from 33. Arizona's going to take that lead a little bit further. 16-7 is your score. And Tacoma still has 12 and a half minutes to work with, so they're nowhere near out of the game. They just need to get their offense rolling, get into the end zone, and they could find their way back into it. It's going to be Henderson taking that one past the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 24. Going with the shotgun here. Taking the handoff, a lot of pressure in Markham's space is going down for the sack. It's going to be Devontae Tree with the play, and they're going backwards immediately. Markham again looking for a man, tosses one left side for Hayes. Another short catch, pretty much getting those yards back from the sack, but it's going to be a 3rd and long situation here. Markham looking again, tossing his left side. He's got a man, but deflected by the defensive back. It's going to be 4th down real quick. Arizona's getting this ball back. Not looking very pretty here for this Tacoma team. If they cannot get their offense on the same page, as Austin sends this one away to around the 35-yard line. Here comes Doc Good on. Sheds one tackler, keeps on moving. He's going to get past the 45 to the 42. Arizona's back on offense again with some real good field position. Overall, a wonderful defensive game plan set here by Arizona. But can Tacoma get the stop, get the ball back? It's going to be Dominique passing. Left side, caught by Lewis. A short gain there of around 1. 2nd and 9 coming. Looking left side is caught by Romero, tries to turn upfield but steps out of bounds in the process. Is going to be 3rd and 10 now. And They are out of field goal range, so Tacoma can take solace in that. As long as they hold them away from that 35-yard line, they're straight. But they're going to just stop that pass play right there. And Tacoma's going to get the football back with less than 10 minutes left. This game is nowhere near done by any stretch of the imagination, but they got to get their offense rolling sometime soon, as this one goes into the end zone for the touchback. Markham looking for some redemption here. Closest they've got to a touchdown was somewhere around the 20-yard line, but they fell short on the field goal. They're looking to try to get into the end zone here. They're going to toss it right side wide open for Krieg. He's going to get the first down. That is a good start. 1st and 10 coming. Hand off here. Here comes Robin. Sheds one defender, but could not recover to get past Randall Hawkins. 2nd and 15 is on the move here for Tacoma. Markham looking. That side is open for the man. There goes Krieg pulling him out of the hole right there with that pass play. 1st and 10 coming up. Tacoma's looking to get into the end zone here. And off here to Robin. Sheds one defender. Goes inside the 50 with that play. Getting around 3 on the carry. 7.5 minutes left in this ball game. Tacoma needs to get something going, and at this point a field goal can help their case if they could get the ball back quickly. Markham looking. Gonna toss this one deep, and nice defense once again on the deep passes. Not happening on that one. 3rd and 7 coming. Just a little bit over 200 yards there for Markham. Looking for a little bit more. Right side. Caught by Henderson inside the 25. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered there for Tacoma. Now, can they punch it into the end zone is the question. At the current moment, the kicking game has not been a pretty sight outside of the extra point. Hand off to Robin. Falls forward. Gets probably 1. Make that 2. 2nd and 8 coming. 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Once again, still doable. They just need a quick stop, get their offense rolling once again, and they could do some magic. They're going to motion the wide receiver into the backfield, and Markham's getting down for the sack again. There's going to be Pumpernickel with the stop. 3rd and 15 coming up. And like I said before, field goal is doable in a situation like this. They just need to get in the end zone eventually before this game's over. But he's got a man, and there goes Zane Henderson on 3rd down. Don't care, 3rd down. And Tacoma's going to be down 3 points after that. That is a great play, a great pass. And Kevin Austin, a chance to make it a 2-point game if he could make the extra point. And he does just that. So now Tacoma set themselves up for where they can get the win with a field goal. So definitely a good job there by Tacoma. See if they can get something going in this ball game. Austin sends this one away. Sends this one away to around the 15. There goes Sir Lancelot again. It's going to be 1st and 10. Sorry about that. Didn't see the message search. But yes, you did win. It was a pretty good victory by you guys defensively. 1st and 10 coming up. Tacoma looking for the score. Looking for the stop, I mean. They're going to toss the deep left side, and Sir Lancelot says he doesn't care. He's just going to run over a man inside the 20. And all it takes is one play for Arizona to get into field goal range. And possibly a touchdown could erase up everything they did, everything Tacoma did in that last drive. Handoff here to Ulf up the middle. Is going to find its way to the 10. It's going to be 2nd and 5 coming. Tacoma looking to get off the field somehow, some way. Normal when they blitz Preston, and Preston comes home. He's going to get number 3, I believe, on the day. And that's going to set him up nicely there. 3rd and 18 coming. Tacoma looking to get him off the field. Perhaps something big is coming for this Tacoma defense. It's going to be Dominique looking left side, back to the end zone, and deflected. I thought it was going to be intercepted, actually, but not happening there. Tacoma's defense does hold strong here. And looks like Arizona has a chance to make it a 19-14 ball game. And looks like he is going to do just that from 40 all day, all good. And now Tacoma set themselves up 2.5 minutes, all 3 timeouts. If they could get the touchdown, chances are they can get the victory if their defense holds strong. But at the same time, Arizona could still win with the field goal if that was the case. So this game's nowhere near over on either side. Zane Henderson getting past the 25 to the 26. And Tacoma's offense is back on the field. You can still mix up the offense a little bit. I wouldn't go heavy on the run, but I don't think this is a real good time to take it completely out of the playbook here. Robin looking for a man. Looking for a lane to try to get some yards, but I think got tied up. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming. 3 wide receiver set coming as we hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8 here. It's going to be 4 down territory from here on out for Tacoma. They got to get into the end zone if they want the victory. Quick pitch to the short side, and it's going to be incomplete there. 3rd and 8 coming. 3rd and 8. Markham looking quick to the right side. There goes Krieg. He's going to take it close to midfield. When you call his name, he makes plays. It's going to be 1st and 10. 1:40 left here in the 4th quarter. I won't say take your time, but you could definitely make some plays here. Quick to the middle of the field, and cannot connect the dots there across the middle. I think that would have been a nice play there for the first, but not going to happen. 90 seconds, less than 90 seconds in this ball game. Tacoma's trying to do the unthinkable here. It was down 16-7 at one point in the 4th quarter. The right side here for Krieg. He's only going to get to midfield, and that's it. 3rd and 9 coming. They got to pick up the pace now, if anything. Like I said before, it is 4 down territory here, so they can afford to get the first and then take it to the next down. Quick to the homie Robin, not going to get the job done. Nice defense again. Tacoma, 4th and 9 here. They got to get the conversion. Bobby Markham has been very efficient in regards to getting the completions, but once again, looking for the yards. He has a man I'm sure he's looking for, and deflected again. Arizona is going to get the turnover on downs force, and it's going to be 1st and 10 here. Won't be surprised if we see a nice big helping of number 34 in this one. They're going to pitch it right side. Going to run over a man. He's going to get close to the sticks, and they're not going to give him the first, but Tacoma's going to call the timeout, as they should. See if they can get the quick stop, get in the backfield, and then they're on and running. I won't be surprised if it just goes up the middle there, make it easy on themselves. They're going to do just that. Wolf is going to take the first down. Preston Dotson a few yards, a little shy of getting the stop, but I think that is going to close the deal for us here. And Arizona should be picking up the victory. Yes, they are going to victory formation. Not a lot of yards on the day for Wolf, but he did pick up the most important ones on that last carry. And Tacoma calls their final timeout here. Arizona will be moving to 2-0 for the second season in a row. They're going to go 2-0. Last season they went to the national championship, went to the United Bowl, and ended up getting beat by Tacoma. So they got their revenge back early. So if you want to look at it, the last five times that these two teams played, Arizona found a way to get the job done as we hit the final here. 19-14 is your score. Let's check out these statistics. Dominique 2 times, threw 2 interceptions in the first half, including a pick 6. But he rounded up the crew, did not get too much out of his way, and he was able to keep the interceptions away from his team. That definitely did help him in regards to getting the victory. Let's check out these statistics here. You see right there, Bobby Markham going 68%. Dominique 2 times going 65%. Ulf Jakobsen 16 for 58, 3.5 yards a carry, 18 for 57 on the day for Quentin Robbins. So a little bit of a below average game rushing wise by both running backs. Sir Lancelot 4 catches, 147 yards, 1 TD, bringing out a little bit of that flavor we seen from the offensive rookie of the year of last season. Ernesto Romero 6 for 80 on the day. Pablo Sanchez 3 for 36, 1 TD. I'm pretty sure this last catch was that touchdown he had in the first half, so a little bit of a slower movement on that, but it'd be like that sometimes. 12 for 34 on the day for Hayes. The tight end didn't really do too much after the catch, but it is what it is. Tom Creek 10 for 137, a beautiful day for him. He did have a drop earlier, no touchdowns. Zane Henderson had that nice touchdown to make it close for Tacoma, but just could not turn it around in their favor. On defense, Pil Sung 8 tackles, a sack. Dash Slay 10 tackles on the day. Devontae Tree 8 tackles, a sack. Randall Hawkins 8 tackles. Dexter Hall 5 tackles and a sack. And on the other side, Caitlin Montaigne 4 tackles, 2 interceptions. They had that pick 6, but hasn't really done too much since. I think that was pretty much it after that. Preston Dotson ends the day with 3 sacks, 8 tackles right there. Good job from him. Mikey Jackson 5 tackles. Blaze Henderson was 6, and that's all the users there. Good job by those guys. Tacoma led the way in plays. They just could not turn those yards like they wanted to into points. And as you can see right there, they led the way in total yards as well, but did not get the victory here. Kind of a weird game offensively, but they have a chance to make up for it next week. You know how we do it here. And we'll talk about the next set of games on both sides in just a little bit. 7 sacks total. Arizona won that battle 4-3, and only the 2 turnovers was the interceptions on the day, and they were in favor of Tacoma. Speaking of Tacoma, let's check into these stats here. Going into the rushing side of things, doing this thing. Receiving wise, Krieg here. Here goes Sanderson. Moldy Cheese 4 for 35. I see you, homie. Quentin Robin had 3 targets, but could not bring either of them in. Defense here, Dotson led the way in tackles. Henderson here, Mikey Jackson, Caitlin Montaigne doing her thing. I gotta change that too. I think she has another skin, right? I have to find it. I'll find it. I'll make sure I do that. Same thing for Rebecca as well. Jones here doing his thing, 3 tackles. Yeah, Josh Jacobs. There, that was the name, Josh Jacobs the second. Moldy Cheese, he actually got a tackle. That's pretty crazy. Calvin Thomas with 1 tackle. Bob McBob only with 1 tackle. That's a weird sight there, I must say. And that's all the users from what I'm seeing. Turn wise, only had 2 punt returns for 24 yards on the average. Zane Henderson averaged 17 on that. Austin, he missed 2 field goals here. By the looks of it, it didn't really turn out in their favor earlier. They could have tied the ball game, which could have flipped the momentum just a little bit. Did not work in their favor. On the other side, Dominique 2 times, 65%, looking nice. Did throw 2 interceptions, but hey, that is part of the game. Sometimes you want to make plays. It doesn't work out in your favor. Ulf Jakobsen doing his thing. Ernesto Romero led the way in catches, 6 for 80. Sir Lancelot 1 for 147, 4 for 147, 1 TD. Ulf had 3 catches, only got 2 yards. Pablo Sanchez 3 for 36. Antonio Lewis only 3 for 2. And that's all of the users there. Defense, Dashley led the way with 10 tackles, led all defensive players. Devontae Tree, 8 tackles, a sack. Phil Sung, 8 tackles, a sack. Randall Hawkins, 8 tackles, a tackle for loss, 2 deflected passes. Dexter Hall, 5 tackles, 1 sack. The rookie doing his thing. Aiden Montana, 4 tackles on the day. Good job. Juju Moore with 3. Doc Good on with 1, and I believe that's all the user players. Yes, it is. On the return side, averaging 20 on the day for Doc Good on. Had a real nice return earlier. I forgot what quarter it was, but it was a real nice one to set up a touchdown. And Sir Lancelot, 3 for 58, averaging almost 19.5. Kicking wise, almost perfect. David Washington did miss 1 extra point, but outside of that, can't be mad at that. Had some good punts inside 20. And that's really about it, y'all. We're gonna wrap this one up here as we go ahead and talk about the rest of the games on the slate coming in for week number 3. Let's go ahead and talk about the USFA really quick. Actually, I'm gonna talk about the CSFA first because obviously they come before the USFA. Let me see if I can get the schedule up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I should pin this on my browser so I don't have to keep looking for it, but hey, we'll keep it moving. Season 6 schedule, there you go. So season 6, week number 3. I believe the first game will be Central Houston Polytechnic at East Augusta. That should be the YouTube game. I'm thinking that's the best one for that. Central Houston Polytechnic at East Augusta. And then the game on Friday, that'll be Mile High at Lake Geneva. So that should be a fun game to watch. Jerry Riggs versus the homies Sean McGowan. Can't wait to see that matchup. That's going to be the first time those two teams meet. And on the USFA side, for week number 3, let's see which game to do. So I already did Huntington Beach versus Tacoma as the first game of the season, so I'm not going to put them on for the first game this time around. I'm probably going to, just so I could give more players, more of the people, more notoriety on Twitch, I'm probably going to let Arizona and St. Louis be the Twitch game, and then I'll let Pittsburgh and Charlotte be the second game. Actually, no, I'll do Huntington Beach the second game. Huntington Beach versus Tacoma the second game, and they'll round up Pittsburgh at Charlotte. That will be our closeout game because I think that one will probably be the closest between the two teams, between the two games. So starting out with Arizona, St. Louis, that'll be on Thursday, right? Yeah, on Thursday. And then on Saturday, next Saturday, it will be Huntington Beach at Tacoma for the first game, and then close out week number 3 with Pittsburgh and Charlotte on that one. So here we are done with week number 2. We move on to week number 3 starting Wednesday, so make sure you watch out for that on YouTube. CSFA action is going to be fun, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here right over the 2-hour mark, which is what I want to see for the games. It's all good to go. Thanks again for everyone for stopping by, and outside of that, I'll leave you at that. Stay safe. Make sure you eat plenty of chicken wings for your boy, and we out here.